Yeah, here we go. Okay. Do you specifically own a coaching agency SaaS online page immediately? So
Okay, got it. Okay, so you like these questions better.
I think so. Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, whatever your
I
suggestions are, but
mean,
like the biggest things is revenue. So I know they're a proven offer. They at least have 1 or 2 reps, and then they're getting lead flow. Like if they do not have leads, I cannot help them.
mhm.
So what is your core business? Describe what you offer, price point, how many sales reps are on your team, what is your position in the company? Yeah, so you pretty much just it looks like you just modeled the same one. The only thing I would add to this is definitely lead flow. Like how many um
Like approximately, yeah, like kind of like guess, like if you had to guesstimate your lead flow, like give me
yeah.
like how many leads on average are you getting per month would probably be a good
And then
question.
where do they come from? Like, because
Yeah, like
honestly, I
your
don't care if they're
source.
doing cold. That's fine. Like, if they can get leads online, like, because I've plenty of people that are cold calling and outbounding. We close deals all the time. So
So yeah,
I
so
just don't want to help with lead gen at all. Like, zero desire to help with lead gen.
so then maybe it's like an open-ended question where it says, hey, how do you get your leads? It's like
Yeah,
just describe as much as possible or in as much depth as possible.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, and then just kind of let them tell you. And then it's
Mhm.
like you can, based on that answer, you should be able to get. I mean, if somebody says Facebook ads and blah 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 blah, then you're like, okay, it's probably good. But okay,
Yeah,
so you just need an indication. Okay, got it. What else?
that's it. Let's say these are the main things. Just understanding what's their offer, what they're selling it for. If you want to put the price point thing like you have on yours, that's fine. Um, but mine wouldn't be like low. My price points would be different. It would be like because I think you had like 0 to 1,000 at like minimum like 5K.
Okay.
So like
Okay,
zero
yeah,
to 5K,
let's
5K to 25K plus whatever. Yeah.
okay. So yeah,
So
stop sharing your screen and then yeah, keep that page up though. So
okay.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and start building out the survey process. So give me just a second. I'm gonna copy once I copy this over, and then I will start sharing my screen, so that way we can do this. You have to turn on your mini chat, Dylan, because uh your pro subscription is not on. So to do that, and if you want to use this flow, which I think is cost like $10 or something for you, give you a heads up.
Okay. So I just got to update my card info and all that.
Yeah.
All right.
Um.
New problem.
Yeah. So that messages, are they coming into Messenger or IG?
They're going straight to IG, I think.
They're going to IG. Okay, cool. So the reason I asked that is mostly because so that way we can make sure to set up the flows either side. Okay, cool. Let me share my screen. And now, so we got our perfect. So it's gonna be our first question. Yes, no. And then we're gonna get rid of these. And then do you specifically own a coach flow side or coach business? If not, I'm just gonna, there is no leave the page. It's just, do you own this? Yes or no? And then if it not, then um,
Yeah, I guess if you want to do yes, no, and other, so I can see whatever what the heck you consider the other, and that'll be like, oh, nope, DQ'd.
all right. And then, okay, yeah. So this one, monthly revenue, cool. Here, what are the options again? 0 to 5, 5 to 10.
You could do 0 to 10.
Yes, we. Okay, 0 to 10, 0 to 10. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, you don't want them anyway, so.
right.
uh, is that how it's in there? Like this? Oh yeah. Okay. this. Sometimes Manychat is buggy. All right, and then you want it this 10. Typing skills are. I'm having challenges today.
And then 25K to 50K, 50K to 100, and then 100K plus.
Yep. Yeah. And then 100K plus.
Yep.
We'll have that one there. All right, next question was, do you offer your price point? Okay, cool. That's in right now, and then I don't know if this is a logical, like if it makes sense to put it in this way, in this format. So once we get it all copied. Okay. This needs to be a that. We're gonna say test. So get this. How many sales reps on? This is a good question. That many qualifying questions. How many this?
I mean, we probably have later, I'd imagine. But yeah, he said it right now. It's just IG only.
He said just IG only. Okay, perfect. 2, 5. 5 to 10. 10 to 20. And then 20 plus. I believe that's what the thing said. Okay. How many sales rep on your team? That one. What's your position in the company? So we have that one in here, I believe. Nope. Actually, I like this question. I might add it to yours, Dylan, because you don't have it in yours, in your flow.
Which one?
So this is it. Basically, asks them their credit score, and it's like they basically to see if they are someone that So maybe you can add this in for as a conditional for people that are the 10 to 25K. You know, because maybe they're a good candidate as a client. They have like good potential. They're just not quite there. But if they did a 0% funding and got Aspen, for example, then you could probably help. You see what I mean? Like, that's why this question is in here for the offer we were doing before. So not to say we have to put it in here, but maybe it's something you want to add later if you want to let more people that are like the lower level in, you know?
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if we can end up putting conditionals in the lower level, I'd probably change the like probably for them to something else.
Yeah, we can definitely do something like that for sure. Okay, so then I will delete this. Yeah, because we're not using the 6th question. And then I'll just do this one. And then, okay. All right, what is your position in the company? Owner, CEO, executive. Sales director. Marketing director, my least favorite. Which is funny because I'm in marketing. All right. Okay, cool. All right, so these
Yeah. Did the other one say out of 5, or they still?
No, they don't. So I mean, I've got to go through and re-edit. I've got quite a bit to do real quick. So I've got to re-edit all these to 5, and then I've got to add in options for a few of these, and then I got to make sure all the user fields are right. So the first thing I'm going to do before I finish that up is I'm going to go back this way to our settings, user fields. I need to make sure all these questions are correct. So let me go back right here. So is it a coaching business? Is a coaching? Is it the right business? I'm gonna say that. It's like it's like monthly revenue.
That's just like a title for our reference to know what it is.
Being saved in the Manychat, right? And so we need it. So if I want to pull that information, which is what we need for like being able to qualify them. So for example, I don't want them to book if they don't have enough income, right? So we need all that information saved into somewhere so that way we can reference it later. How many sales reps? Reps. And then what is your position? And then you don't for the what's your position one, you don't necessarily care what position they are in the company, right? Like of the ones you listed. Like you said, owner, executive, sales director, marketing director.
It's just so I know who I have to get involved, who's the decision maker, etc.
Okay, got it. That's fine. All right, so let me do this. So do you specifically own? I'm going to put my replies right here. It's going to be yes. Or no. All right. The reason we set these up like this as like a multiple choice is so that way. So this is the closest I've been able to do to get someone like it's like almost a perfect as a multiple choice like this message what you want. So it'll be like, hey, it'll re-ask the question, which is kind of tough to do otherwise. Anyway, so cool. So we got this. I will now change this form. So we need this.
So there's no like AI attached to this?
No, there's no AI attached to this.
But could you run AI with a survey funnel?
You could. I found I'm running an AI funnel right now and found that this works better right now. If you're running ads to it.
Yeah.
It's not about what it's just about what's more efficient. I really don't care what we use, but I just found that this is more efficient for running off an ad. For whatever reason, dude, like the AI is cool, but it works really good if someone like randomly messages you. So like for example, let's say they're like, "Hey Dylan, I saw your YouTube video and I'm really interested in da 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 da." Perfect AI scenario. You know what I mean? For this, for people who are like coming off and saying, "Hey man, if you qualified, I work with us, fill out this survey." It's like, dude, there's already a survey that exists. You know what I mean? We don't have to reinvent the wheel of how a survey works. It's like pretty easy. You know what I mean? It's like everything has its place. It's like no need to overcomplicate it unnecessarily. Okay, this is good. Core business. So that's fine. And then we need this one. Okay, now we need to change this back to our options. So give me just a second. 0, 2. It's gonna be 1, 2. 5. 4, 5. This is 10. And so we can get to 6 still. We can get to 6.
Wait, so you have to put them on the text and then you have to retype them out again?
Well, so I put them in the text up here. Right. And then what I'm doing is that now I have to make sure that I save the right the right response. So for example, like Lou said number 2 right here, right? But the answer isn't 2, the answer is 1, 2.
Right.
Sales reps, you see? So like if I don't, basically I just want the information to be exactly what as depicted. So that way, whenever I set up the filter in a minute, it'll set up right. So like this, boom. Okay, so marketing director, so all this. We're gonna say owner, CEO, executive, sales. All right, now here's where the magic. This is the magic right here. So then now Dylan will set up a filter. It's gonna be a condition, right? So the first thing we want to check for. So you said the 2 questions were the monthly revenue, right? Oh, actually, first it's this one right here. Yes or no? They gotta be in a SaaS business, or they gotta be the right person, right type of business. Yeah, it's gotta be the right type of business, and then you have the income. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. So we'll set up 3 filters then. So we're gonna set up a filter for the first question to make sure they said yes. And then we'll set up a second filter for the second question to make sure that they have chosen option 2 or higher, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so we'll just do 3 of those. So then the first condition is going to be off of this question right here. So we're looking at the user field. So we need to say, is it the right business? Is basically the name of the field. So we go into here, we look for custom user fields. We look for question 1, and then the answer needs to be yes, right? So that's why it was important how we did that earlier, because the answers have to be very specific in here. So if the answer is yes, it's the right business, then we're gonna check the next condition. So the next condition was the income, was how much money the business is making. So then it says monthly revenue. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna say tag custom user field. Question number 2, monthly revenue is, and so then we need to make sure that we say exactly. Okay. So we're gonna do a negative because any of the other answers is okay. But if they choose the one we don't want, then that's the issue. So then we're gonna go here.
So
we're gonna say
0 to 10.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna say we'll just you'll see what I mean. So user field this, right? So that one's gonna DQ. So now we're gonna make sure that the contact doesn't match. So then we're gonna use the red line on this one. So we just use a different line. It's a different. Okay. So then the third question that we care about is the sales reps, right? They got to have at least 1 to 2, right? So then we set up another. If user field of reps is, if they say 0, right? Then we need to DQ them. So that's the only 3 filters we care about. Right?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, well, the lead flow one. I don't know what you're gonna add for that, but
oh yeah, do you want to add a lead flow question, right?
yeah.
Okay, cool. So how do you want to phrase the lead flow?
No.
So we just say, I mean, we can phrase it open ended, kind of like how this one. It's like he says, this for clients at what price point. So we could duplicate this and just say, how do you get your leads? Like describe in detail.
Sure.
Something like that. Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Super easy. All right. And then we do this. So we'll slide all these over. Our filters. Yeah. All right. Gotta make my space. I will break this one like that. Okay. So then let's say And then we're gonna say, how do you get your leads, right? How do you get your leads? How do you get your leads, and how many do you get per month on average?
Yeah, then you'd be like, just provide as much detail as possible.
Yeah, provide as much detail as. Okay, so then now that changes up our number of, now we got to go back and edit this to sixes. Right? And then I'll go back to the user fields, and then, oh wait, hold on. Actually, we can't set it up like that. We have to set it up. If we want to use it as a filter question, then we need to set it up differently. It needs to have options, because that way it makes it easier on the filter. So hold on. How do you get your leads, and how many?
I mean, then you don't have to really filter it. I could just use my best judgment from reading it, because I'll be able to see the info, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could obviously see it. You could just read the chat before the call.
Yeah.
We could refer to the chat.
We'll call them and do a discovery if there's anything I need to clarify. Is there a way to like to pull this info, have it to where it'll automatically tag and import contact and the information into GHL?
Yes, we have to connect GHL to Manychat. So that'd be probably be a separate step. I got to send you over like you basically have to hook up the app and then hook up your GHL to it, like connect everything. But then once we do that, then yeah, we could have it auto populate into your Go High level. Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, basically you just need a separate app to do it. But I mean, it's going to be in your Go High level anyway because it's messages, right? Because it's reading the messages.
Yeah, that's true.
You see what I mean? Your Go High level is already connected to the Instagram, so you'll be able to read the messages either way.
Yeah, as long as it'll be separate, because it'll show contact when they both call contact, so there'll be like two different ones, and I'll have to manually merge them. I think the only way it'll connect them is if they use the exact same email.
I wonder if you can set up a Go High level like condition that says, basically you like if you tag a lead, and then if a lead tags that has the same name, then automatically merge the contact. You know what I mean? That sounds like something you can do with automation.
Yeah, you could probably create a condition like that, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. Well, we can figure that out. But so we've got our questions now, right? So, is the right business, as long as they answer yes, then that's the first thing it checks. The next thing it checks is the monthly revenue. If the answer, as long as they don't answer that, then it continues to the next step, right? And then they ask about how many reps. And then for this one, it's like if they ask how many reps, as long as the answer isn't 0, then it's going to go to the next one, which is now where we drop our calendar link, right? So I need the calendar page, Dylan.
Okay, let me get one that doesn't have a server.
What's up? Doesn't have a survey. Oh yeah, and then I'll connect all this as we go. So 4. Five, and then this is 6 out of 6 right here. Okay, and then I need to edit that user field. Thought I did. Nope. All right. So we're gonna say leads.
Scheduling link. Here we go. Copy. See what this looks like though. full name, email, phone number. Do you agree to honor your requested time slot and show up with all decision makers on the call? Force to blacklist you from your system. Bam. Just gotta update that.
You have a direct link, like
Yeah.
to your that goes right to the calendar. No, or relatively low amount of questions, like just name, email, whatever.
Yeah, just put it in here.
Okay, perfect. Oh, nice. Yep, that's exactly what we need. Okay, perfect. So then now we come in here, right? And then let's say book. And then we're gonna say, and then if people tap this button, which is important, then we're gonna make sure that it gets tagged as no. Hey, this person actually tapped that button.
Okay.
I'm gonna help this actually, because I want to make I want to. There's like a UI thing right there. Basically, needs to be like this source, so you can tap. So I'm going to take this out. So you can proceed to the next step and book your call with one of our top advisors. What do you want to call your people? Top advisor, that's fine. You want to call someone else?
I mean, it would just be me.
You just want to say book your call?
Yeah, that's fine. Like maybe we frame it, book a call to
To find
create a game
what?
plan. Yeah, to book a call, book your call to
I think it's not game planning yet, because this is still on the initial discovery. I think you're kind of at the
yeah, there you go. It's fine.
Yeah,
Just
hey, book your call to see if a good fit to work together.
yeah, it's fine.
Here's the link. Boom. Cool. All right, so then now this is good. Got your link in here, right? Now the survey is set up. All this is good to go. So if I were to hit up now live, you can't hit it. You can't unfortunately turn on yet because you need to renew your subscription, right? But once you do that, we'll be able to turn this on, right? And then now you'll have your automated flow set up. So let me do a last minute check right here to make sure that all of this is good. So we want to make sure that, yeah, I'm going to add these.
And how do we attach this flow to the ads that we have running?
So all I have to do is change this. So he has a setup to where people DM scale into the account, right? For the survey, or like from the ad, right?
I believe so. I'll double
So
check.
if they DM me the word scale, then I just now set up. It's done now. It's connected. So now this is set up. So if I hit save right there, boom, all I gotta do is turn it on, and then it's good.
Okay. Make sure we use that to initiate the automation.
Yep.
Okay, he said yes at scale. So like, I don't know, does it matter if it's like, I don't know if it's like all caps or does it not matter?
Yeah. I just added in all the variations just now while the 4 variations that people usually use. So I always put those in. Yep.
Yeah, or maybe one like capital S first and then scale.
No, so it's picked. So if they do that one, it's picked up by either of those. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
And people will be messing up with the typing, man. So yeah, I always try to add in a few different variations just to make sure.
Nice. Yeah, I think the ad like just puts the button and it has the word scale and I think they click it, but I'm not 100%
Yep.
sure.
No, that's 100% how it works. A little template, and then you upload the template in there, and then yeah, the ad already has the button inside of their screen. All they gotta do is tap the button, and then it starts to go. Yep. So yeah, all you gotta so I can publish this, but yeah, you just need to literally like turn your subscription back on, start paying the $25 or whatever, and then I can press publish, and then you have it automated set up. So now then let's do it. Like just I mean, now you'll just have the automated flow for all the chats that you would have to do manually.
Yeah. Do I sign in with Facebook? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's Manychat connects through Facebook.
Okie dokie. Page, role admin. Click on the name. Upgrade to Pro. Renew subscription. Where did I put my card info though?
I don't know.
Thing on there. It says wallet balance is 0, but there's no like card info anywhere. Oh, Manychat AI, that's a separate subscription on top of it, huh?
Yeah, it's a subscription on top of the stuff.
Well played, Manychat.
Yeah,
TV.
those jerks. It's all right. I don't need your AI sometimes. I mean, it's icing on the cake when you have it too. Don't cancel me.
It's funny. Pay with. Okay, cool. So it has a new payment method. Grab my card.
Refresh your page. All right, here we go. Make live. Oh, I got to change this to a text reply. And we're going to save response to core business. Okay. And you do the same thing for this one. There we go. Boom. Now it's live.
Sweet.
Now you got now we have your survey set up. Boom. Okay, so then let me turn it on for you right here. So whenever you come to your automations, you just come in here, there's like a little switch. Just click the switch. Boom. And then now we are live, baby.
Heck yeah.
Sweet. All right. Well, then now just let me know what your throughput's like for people that go through the survey. And then as people fall off, right, like you're gonna get their number right off the bat, like within the first 2 questions. And then you'll be able to ring them right off the bat if they fall off, you know?
Well, hold on. Let me look at my calendar. Last time I watched you turn yours on, your survey on live active, and a booked call came immediately.
Well, you gotta get the ads. You gotta get your ads running first, bro.
I was like, wait a second, did that come from the thing I just watched you build? You're like, yeah. I was like, you just made that live. Holy crap.
Yeah, we were already getting traffic. So now, so once you start getting the DMs, because I know that your ads are just live now. So then now once that starts rolling in, then it'll run right into the automation.
Awesome. Yeah, and then I could just come in from my phone and take over and message.
Yep, and write in Instagram too, you know. So it's like you could just literally watch the chat from your Instagram DMs, you know, as they go through. We've done that plenty of times, yeah.
Have tons of conversations, nurture them. I can send them YouTube videos or whatever, and then I get calls. I'm closing.